What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to my videos. So we're now roughly just over a week out from the show. So yeah, I'll give you a little physique update. Just finished training now. Shoulders we did today. So yeah, obviously got a little bit of a pump on, but this is what we're currently looking like. By the way, how sick is this room for my gym? Little posing room, mirrors everywhere. So this is what we're looking like anyway. And lighting everywhere. Alright, bro. If you would have seen my last video, the cheat meal video, gained 10 pounds after roughly, well, it was about 6 days, 8 or 9 days post show. I'm back down to 163, so I've dropped like 7 pounds. 2 days back on diet, I've dropped 7 pounds, which is it's a lot of weight, but mostly it just shows me that most of the weight that I gained was water weight. So yeah, I plan to do a cheat meal as soon as I hit a target weight. So I went up to 170. I wanted to go back down to 163. I was 159 on show day, so that's 4 pounds up from show day. I said as soon as I hit that weight, I'm going to do a cheat meal, and then I'll explain a little bit more in the, later in the video about how much fat do you really gain when you eat off plan. So I'll see you wherever the cheat meal is. So when I was on prep, and anyone who knows this, who does low carb days on their diet, your legs start going on you and you start feeling like your legs are dragging. That's when you know pretty much you're ready to like refeed. But obviously when I was on prep, just trying to burn every last bit of body fat, so we just endured that feeling. But obviously now I'm not on prep properly. It's time to refeed. I feel that feeling now in my legs today. So it's now a couple of days since I had that last cheat meal. My diet is just going up and down at the moment. Like, I seem to be doing like a high day, going off the rails a bit, just eating a load of calories. Like most of the day I'm eating like fairly clean calories, but then when the sugar starts to go in, I've just been going off the rails, and yeah, it's not really good. But let's just get straight into it, guys. How much fat gain do you actually gain when you eat off a diet plan, off plan sort of meal? I don't know if you're aware of this or not, you probably are, but I'll just explain it anyway. The basic principle of calories in, calories out. So every single person has a base rate, which is your maintenance amount of calories. So your body is burning every day calories, and you need to eat a certain amount of calories to maintain that weight. The more activity you do, obviously you're going to start to decrease weight, providing you eat the same amount of calories every day. And then it works the same the other way. So if you did less activity, then you're going to increase and gain weight if you eat the same amount of calories. All that being said, say I was eating a maintenance calories of let's say 1,500 calories every day, and then I eat a cheat meal which is 2,000 calories. So it's a big increase. But then the next day, I'm going back to 1,500 calories. But what basically happens there, I've banked 2,000 calories. So I've at 2,000 calories over my limit, so I've banked 2,000 calories. Is that fat? No, most of that is going to be water weight and glycogen stores. So it's going to be basically stored and used for energy. The problem occurs when you keep doing that on a daily basis and you're not using the energy up, so then it's going to turn to fat. That's basically what happens. But for the sake of one meal, one day, the following day when you go back on your normal calories again, you're most likely going to lose that water weight and lose all that, the glycogen store. As soon as you go to the gym and train, you're going to burn through a lot of that glycogen stores. You're going to use that as energy. It's going to get transferred to the muscle, so it's not actually going to be used up, and then it may take 1 day or 2 days, and then you're going to be back to the same weight that you was before having that meal. And also the other benefits to having this sort of cheat meal is it's going to boost your metabolism. So if your body wants homeostasis, so basically means whatever your maintenance is, your body is used to that. So that's what your body wants. It wants the normal thing that's happening. So when you increase the calories in the space of one meal, and it's quite fairly high, your metabolism is going to speed up because it has to burn that extra amount of calories. And it has an afterburn effect as well. So it doesn't just so after the meal and the following day, your metabolism is going to be boosted. So you're going to be burning more calories and more fat than you was when you were on 1,500 calories every day. So it's actually a benefit, and then that can actually speed up your fat loss down even more, and probably increase your maintenance calories, let's say. So it may increase to 1,600 is your maintenance, because you've increased your metabolism rate. So yeah, that's basically it in a nutshell. So you will not actually gain fat if you have a cheat meal. But the problem will occur, and this is the problem when people do gain fat, is when they do this on a regular basis, and maybe their activity level is not very high, so they're just banking them calories, and they're not using it up, and it's just keep getting used as fat and stored as fat. So yeah, I'll just give you an example. For my prep, when I did a prep, I was on roughly 1,500 calories towards the end of the prep. But my actual maintenance calories, because I was like losing weight, and then I lost pretty much most of my body fat. So my body wanted to go back to homeostasis. So my body's homeostasis wasn't 1,500 calories. It was probably more like 3,000 calories or something around that scale. So after the prep was done with, I was eating like 7,000, 8,000 calories. But because my body fat was low, my metabolism was very high, and then obviously the increase of all that amount of calories, yes, I was going to store most of it as glycogen stores, and when I was training, that's when I would fill out, but it wouldn't be as much fat gain because my body metabolism was super high, and I kept cardio in, and my activity levels on a daily basis is very high. I'm training like 2-3 times a day, so I minimize the fat gain basically. But then obviously if I do that for a full week like I did, then I gained 10 pounds over that week. So a lot of that is going to be water weight, like I just explained before, but there will also be some fat gain in that as well. So yeah, that's basically it. I think cheat meals are good. Personally, for myself going forward, if I'm going into an off season, I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing just yet, but I will have like 3 low carb days, and then I will maybe have a cheat meal, or just increase the carbs on that day. And there is benefits to doing that. It shocks your body up, and even just the mental side of it, it gives yourself a break from the diet, and then you're able to smash and get back on the diet again. But yeah, there's a lot of benefits to it, but I would say just have the one meal free between like every 3 or 4 days of eating on plan, have the one meal. And then go from there. Yeah, but it's going to be different for every person. There's some pro bodybuilders that need a dirty cheat meal every day because they're burning so much calories because their muscle mass is obviously super high. So what I would suggest, if you are trying to figure out what sort of diet you should go on or whatnot, you need to find out what your maintenance calories are. So just eat the same food every single day, the same diet, the exact same food, and track your weight. So if your weight is going up, obviously decrease the calories. If your weight is going down, then increase the calories. And once you find out that you're eating the same food every day and your weight is staying the same, that is your maintenance calories. So I use like a fat, it's called Fat Secret app, and that's what I've been using at the moment to track my calorie intake. You can't get it bang on because obviously there's so many different brands of the foods and stuff, so like it's just a rough estimate, but yeah, it's something good to go off, and it's a good rough guide. And then once you work out your maintenance calories, depending on whether you want to increase your weight or decrease your weight, then you just adjust slowly from there. And that's it, guys. Diet is very simple. People just try to complicate it too much sometimes, and it is actually very simple, especially when you have the knowledge and you know what to do. I do online coaching. If it's something that you are interested in, just contact me, DM me on Instagram, summerfit direct, or just send me an email. My email is in the description. So yeah, drop me an email and I'll give you some more information about that. I do diet and training programs and online coaching, like I said. So yeah, if that's something you're interested in, drop me a message. If you've liked the video, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. I hope that you're enjoying the content. There's going to be more coming. I'm just going to keep creating more and more videos because I enjoy this, and if it benefits people, with people that it may help. So I'm going to keep the videos coming, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.